Oh god, I've got to get a more breathable fucking outfit. Jesus. So me and Paco here are back from the Toilet Wars. It was a grand battle. We fought valiantly. Those of you wondering what is the Toilet Wars, it's essentially going to Walmart and trying to find toilet paper. Oh, but we got some right there, boy. You see that shit? Paco snagged it at the last minute. Crazy white lady came down the aisle with her hole strapped up like fucking cart just filled with machine guns. Paco took the wheels out with his trusty blade. I don't know what to call that. Okay, I don't know where this is going. Welcome everybody. We are doing another tier list, this time on anime video games, and as you guys probably know, I am no slouch when it comes to anime video games. I have been very vocal about how they have been absolutely ass tier for a long time. So let's go ahead and make some more people upset. Okay, so I've gone forth and edited this whole nonsense here. We've got ass tier just for the absolute worst of the worst games that I've played. Then we have I wanted to die because there's a couple of video games where I just wanted to die. So let's start with the easy stuff. I pretty much wanted to die whenever I played Sword Art Online's Fatalità. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had, and it was just god awful. It is just plain boring. The whole aiming system was just absolutely absurd. The swords were kind of cool. That was about it. And everything else just generally sucked. It was one of the worst games I've ever played. Both Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, ass tier. Ass tier. I literally want this to be over with. If I have to play through the Goku storyline another goddamn time, I'm going to actually die. I'm as much as a Dragon Ball fan as the next guy, but I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. It's literally over it. 25 years, I have seen this man repeat history and repeat just his whole playthrough of life. I have had enough. It is watching Dragon Ball Z is essentially Groundhog Day, bro. I am just in a constant state of death with this show. Every Dragon Ball fan is essentially in a ReZero anime where they just wake up and have to relive Goku's whole ass life every fucking day. It is terrible. I will give to its credit that it is at least innovating and trying to make the experience slightly different and more fun, but that doesn't fix it. It doesn't fix the problem. Jump Force, trash as fuck. I will say that it is better than these two games. It is trash as fuck, 100%, but I definitely made videos on it, and I had a lot of fun doing combos. I just wish that it was fun for what it is, but it's not. The online is fucking terrible. The balancing is terrible. Everything about it is fucking awful. But I did play it way more than these two games below it, so it earns a trash as fuck tier. Both Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, I'm gonna say solid but needs work. I think, actually, I'm gonna put the first one solid but need work, and then the second one as in good. I genuinely believe that it was good. It is absolutely good. Being able to customize and create your own Saiyan, have your own storyline, do your own thing, it's at least different and trying a lot better than fucking Kakarot. I've had it, bro. Dragon Ball FighterZ, absolute fire tier. This game is interesting for an actual fighting game, but at least it functions as a fighting game. Unlike fucking Xenoverse, unlike Jump Force, a lot of anime games get fighting games wrong. The Naruto series did it bad. Like I said, Jump Force did it bad. Xenoverse was bad and poorly balanced. But FighterZ at least makes the best attempt so far, and I'm putting it in fire tier. The characters are awesome. I think the balancing, it's better than anything else that has been produced so far, so I'm giving it fire tier. I'm encouraging it because I want more, and I want it to be better. Actually, because of that, I'm going to put it at great tier. It's great tier. It's not fire tier. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little too excited. It's not fire tier. However, fire tier is the Hack series. This series has been around, dating all the way back to the PlayStation, and has like zero hype behind it whatsoever. You never hear anyone talk about the Hack series, and that is why I will put it in fire tier, because it has somehow stood the test of time with very little marketing. Nobody, like no average person knows about the Hack series. They may have seen it in stores in the West, but they have no fucking clue what it is. Within the anime realm, a lot of people know what the Hack GU series is, but for real, this game is actually pretty fire. Like, I kind of low-key want to play it again, but it isn't. I don't want to go too much into it. It's a great game. Real talk, it is actually fantastic. My Hero, I'm gonna put it in tier. It's okay. I didn't hate it, but it falls in the same category as almost Jump Force, except for I think it knows what it's trying to be, and it's not trying to do this fighting game thing that Jump Force essentially did, and then they just abandoned the whole thing and didn't do any balancing whatsoever. So I think for what they're trying to do, it's almost fun for what it is, but I'm just gonna keep it an because it's to me. And pretty much every Naruto series, like Ninja Storm series, is gonna go into fun for what it is, because what it is just a playthrough of the whole like series essentially. So if you're doing that, it is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And plus the quick time events are cool. I like the animation. It's not bad. It's really not bad. They're generally fun. But when you start touching online and trying to play it at a competitive level, that's when it goes down to trash as fuck tier. Shinobi Striker, S tier. This game sucked dick. Like, don't even try. This was the worst attempt at something that was actually a pretty cool idea, but it is done all backwards. This game was made entirely of a bunch of people with just feet. They have no brains. They just were typing away at a keyboard and just trying to create something, and it was an abomination. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. Absolute fire tier. This is the only game that follows the entirety of what an anime game should be. Broken characters destroying waves of enemies with insane powers. It is the only thing that ever really backs it up in terms of trying to produce a power anime video game. It is the only thing that comes to my mind that does what it's supposed to do accurately and is fun to play for hours and hours and hours. This is like one of the few games I have 100%ed with S ranks on everything. And I will stand by my statement that it is the best anime video game as of currently. It is the best. And I don't feel like doing any of the other One Piece Pirate Warrior stuff or whatever, because it's like the same nonsense. It's just it's the same thing. It does what it's supposed to do. Oh, I forgot about this game. Yeah, One Punch. This is One Punch the video game. It's more like one garbage game. It is bad. It is bad. This single-handedly is an insult to like everything. I have no words for this game. This should be fun. This should be literally the funnest video game in existence, but it is awful. It is god-awful. Oh, One Piece World Seeker. I forgot. This is not the same as Pirate Warriors. This is, I'm gonna put in trash as fuck. No. Yeah, it's trash as fuck. On release day, this game had 2 things to do. And it was like story mode and like horde mode or something. And it was, what the fuck? This is a $60 game. And you had 2 things to do. 2. Let me repeat one more time. Dos. I almost want to put it in ass tier. I'm not kidding. I want to put it in ass. It's ass tier. It is ass tier. Fuck that game. I want to rate Afro Samurai, but I vaguely remember this game. Like, I'm not going to rate it because I don't remember it too much. Oh, yeah, the other My Hero game. We're putting that in as well. Actually, this game was trash initially. This is better than this by far. So, yeah, it's a trash as fuck. Once again, I vaguely remember this Yu-Gi-Oh game right here, but I just cannot remember the gameplay, and if that's the case, it's probably not that good, or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not going to rate it because I cannot remember it for the life of me as to whether it was good or bad. Honestly, my screen is so fucking small. Is this Sword Art Online like licorice? Because if it is, trash as fuck. It has good elements. I played the shit out of it. It really could have been great, but I honestly think it falls short in a lot of areas. The combat, the combat's probably the best part, actually, but the issue is it's so slow to get going. There's too much dialogue, too much cutscenes that just suck dick. It is literally like fucking garbage tier in terms of what it's trying to do. It could be fun for what it is. It really could be. But honestly, on release day, there was just so many problems. Visually, it wasn't appealing. I don't think the dialogue was very great. And there was too many like cutscenes and just interruptions. Like, just let me get to the game and play. And I really felt like this game, assuming this is licorice, because I honestly, I can't tell that this is like the world's smallest picture, but if it is licorice, it's trash as fuck. It could have been great, but it wasn't. And there we have it, lads. Honestly, I've played a lot more anime games than this, but this is kind of like all that's available to me right now, so it's like I don't recognize majority of these. So the ones that I have played, I don't see them here, like some of the Gundam games. I don't see them here, and keep in mind, like, this is a really small square for me, so like I'm already blind as is, hence the glasses. So if I missed anything that I played, I apologize, but so far this is what I got. But that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.